everybody, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV video. And in today's video, we're going to be going through the dungeon, the Vault. Now, this dungeon is increasingly difficult on healers. You have to make sure that everybody is, relic. Everybody is healed and nobody faints. There's a couple of bosses on here that it is really difficult on. I'm gonna queue in and explain a little bit more as well, and apparently get it right away. So I'll explain it while I'm running through. But when I get to the bosses and stuff, I'm not going to be talking too much because it's a difficult dungeon. Alright, say hi to everybody, and we're going to start the battle. Right away, I realized I didn't have my fairy out, so oh, that was a bad move on my part. But the biggest thing to be concerned about, I think, is the second boss. The first boss is kind of introducing you to what to expect from this caliber of a dungeon. And yeah, like I said, make sure that you keep your party healed up because the enemies in here can actually do a decent chunk of damage. And we actually have a really fresh party. The tank's the only one that's, I'm guessing he's level 80. Oh no, the tank's not too much higher than we are. So the tank has done this before, um, but judging by the levels, maybe the samurai and Genus haven't done it before. Alright, so when these bosses get below certain health, this is what happens to them. And it is really cool, honestly, and ow, that hurt. Yeah, don't step into a tank limit break. It's not fun for anybody. Don't touch the orbs, they'll blow up. Oh. And when you see those orbs down, just make sure you stay away from them. And yeah, as you can tell, even though I'm gonna track you down and hurt you. I got so lucky there. But yeah, don't stand in the tanks. Well, in his tank buster, it is a cleave and it hurts a lot. As you saw on there, it almost finished me off. The only reason why it didn't finish me off was because I used the healing spell on myself. And then this is a bunch of, just pull all the mobs together and AoE them down. I forgot to get my Aether Flow up. There we go. And then once you start getting healing down a little bit better, you can actually you can actually start DPSing. Oh, that's right. So the black nebula that they do is just the AoE damage. So as long as you keep everybody topped off or you heal after the fact, you'll be fine. I think we're gonna fight two of them that do that. Both of them will use it. So if you're a healer like I am, make sure that you have your shields up. If you're not a shield healer, so Scholar or Astro on Nocturnal stamps, what you need to do is you can put healing over time effects on your party members. So you're a Medica 2 from your white mage, and then if you're doing I forget how to say the other one, but the other one for the Scholar, just use the AoE healing over time spell, and what that does is it will stop, you know, the AoE damage. Well, it won't stop it, but it'll help cushion the blow after the fact. So this is the one that you really have to be worried about. Make sure you don't stand in the AoE. And that is a big tank buster that hurts. So don't stand in that. When you see that, get away from it, but you cannot go towards that corner again. That bubble right there, if you touch it, it'll add a vulnerability to the stack. And you can't go over there. And his AoEs, you know, they get different every time, so just expect them to be a little bit more different. Alright, so this is where the two of them appear, I think, and they'll both do the AoE. Oh, no. I forgot you could get them just as one. But yeah, if you get them as one, then you definitely should have enough DPS to take them down before you see the AoE. I just said double AoE shields for no reason. Nope. Oh well. Didn't mean to hit it again, but you know. And right there what I did was just clear everything off. That way I could get a new Aether Flow stack and a new timer. Because we're coming up to the last boss. And honestly, I'd rather have the stacks ready. Alright, this priest, you cannot defeat him in time. He will summon other enemies. So the best thing to do with these guys is just to do AoE damage. And now we're on to the final boss. We already fought him before, so we do know some of his moveset. But this moveset is crazy. He does very high damage, and he can do it to the whole party to the whole party if he wants to. Holy Chain combines 2 people, so they have to get away from each other. Otherwise, they constantly get hurt. Then he'll summon walk soldiers, where you have to make sure that they don't touch you. Otherwise, they'll apply slow and, well, they'll apply debuffs. I know they apply slow for sure. I'm not sure what else they apply. So now we're going to be doing... Now we're going to be doing, I guess it's an ad stage. What would you call it? All you have to do is just make sure you defeat all these holy flames before he finishes his countdown. Did we do it? Oh, we did. And like from there, as long as you watch the back, this will be a pretty easy fight. I know the biggest problem that you have as a healer is MP management. And as you can see, he is very keen on making sure that you are constantly moving. And if you have any time to heal, it's limited. Alright, so do player accommodation and then look at the loot. Nope. No. And now we're gonna have a cutscene after this, so let's get to it.
Our power! How can this be? Fall back! Father, please! We were not too late, my friend! Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew! And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history? Our values? Everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last. Look out! Go. Asisla awaits. Lord Orchefort! You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of... Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
Alright, so if you guys saw the last video, that is the dungeon and cutscene I was talking about. I honestly forget how we get to the area the Archbishop went. Let's talk to the Temple Knight Squire, and we're gonna head to the Four Temps Manor. As you can see, the Four Temps Manor is literally just right across from the vault, so you can teleport to Aetherite Shard, or you can just run here. That's up to you.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
So his dad recited the words that he said before we entered the vault, before we started this, whole craziness about getting Saramric out and finding the mongrel. That's actually what Harshafont said to his father. So he actually said it back. But yeah, when I first saw this, I was not expecting that to happen. And seeing it again, it's still kind of insane. Because I mean, we lost some people in A Realm Reborn, but we met Harshafont in A Realm Reborn. Then in Heaven's Ward, he helped us. So he kind of he was there from the beginning for the most part, and then towards the end of Heaven's Ward, which is why it was so surprising that they had a character so instilled in here be sacrificed like that. So, in the next video, we're going to talk to Alpha Node and see how we're going to get to the Archbishop. I honestly have forgotten, so this is going to be new territory for me. So if you guys enjoyed the video, you enjoy the content I provide, hit that like button for me. Subscribe my channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. When you hit that notification bell, it'll notify you when I start streaming or I release a video. If you have any suggestions or anything like that, leave a comment down below. This is Trent. Take care.